I understand I am not the target audience for these Italian Hercules productions. I am enjoying them for what they are, but it's for a different generation. I know there's one buddy of mine, a homie, if you will, who is younger than me, who enjoys them. In this case, Hercules against the Moon Men from 1964 from Retro Media. This one's, I don't know. I'm mixed about this one. At one point, I like the costumes and the exotic sets. Excuse me. They have all the beautiful interiors where everything's going on. You have the people dressed like it's Greece, and they're in the all the philosophers' times, or heck, even up until like the first century. And I like that. This movie is nice to look at, but it's just say have these moon men, quote unquote, that come down and are starting to abduct the woman. And there's this queen that is getting power from these moon men. And it's what's going on here? I'm like, okay, we definitely seen this one where the person supplies a person with power, and some intrigue or mutiny happens, and our hero has to go through a whole bunch of stuff to try and save them. You have heard of this before, and it's done all right here, I guess, but it's just so freaking slow. I don't know. I had to watch it in two parts. I somewhat remember the stuff that happened in the first one. This one I don't know. I didn't get any danger. There was no sense of danger or anything like that. I mean, yes, there was, but the most that happens is that two people are chained up. It's like Hercules has to pretend that he doesn't know them, so they get sent to the dungeon. But then he manages to fight his way through a bunch of guards. And then manages to have to try and revive some woman that's being awoken, or trying to be awoken, or whatever. Lo and behold, there's this guy in this moon men leader person who is trying to revive this woman. I don't know. I don't know. And he has to fight, and he has to combat against some sentient walking golem rock monsters, whatever, in order to get to it, and ultimately saves someone. I don't know. I just didn't like it that much. This one's passable. It's okay, I guess. Someone was supposed to show up, but ultimately they had to do some workarounds or whatever. I don't know. So it was filmed in 15 days, and it's more of a combination of Italian hero mythology combined into one, including like a silent screen hero. You can find it on Wikipedia, and just type in Hercules against the Moon Men. I thought there was going to be at least, I don't know, a minute long showdown between the two, like strength of punching or something like that, but it's just him. It's just Hercules just going against the rock monsters, and I don't know. For the last scene during the sandstorm, they were fighting. They had sepia toned, I guess, for the nostalgia or whatever. I don't know. It just didn't do much for me. This movie really, it sounded so cool. Hercules against the Moon Men, sci-fi and fantasy at the same time. I could have even forgiven the fantasy part if we at least saw something scientific. Freaking Clash of the Titans had more science with the owl that clicks, but this is just, I don't know. It was riffed on. It was pretty much torn apart or satirized on Mystery Science Theater 3000, which would probably help it. I don't even think there's been a Blu-ray release of this. I don't know. I will look, but I don't know. Okay, the scene where Hercules is in this little thing right here, where he's trying to give out some information or whatever, that was kind of intense to see. I'll give it that. But yeah, ultimately, oh, and the actor wasn't Steve Reeves or Reg Beach. It was a guy named Alan Steele. Real name is Antonio Sergoni. He was Italian. Went on to board and broke out from compared to the other type of stars win this, you announce like dramas and things like that. So I'll give him credit. I'll give him credit for that. So yeah, Hercules against Moomin, your mileage will vary.